So, I'm being a nerd here and going through some of Nigel's depiction educational videos here. And once again, oh my god. If any of you don't like deaf people or watching entertaining inspirational education, how many of you just walked out? So, yeah, pretty much hang out. Get some snack that you enjoy. I mean, it really is as simple as knowing you can be that snacky person and just go get some snacks, come in, hang out, just watch some cool things. No, you guys have to stick around and see this, okay? There's no one better to describe body mechanics, behavioral mechanics, body medical mechanics. So Nigel here is describing a joint location and how the joint looks like, how it maneuvers, what makes the joint work, the conjoining part of the joint, how much cushion, how much space within the bone to bone and the muscle to ligament form of fatty cushion that helps protect each bone from losing bone mass. Just like, see, this is separate from what Nigel is saying, but it's practically thinking about a brake, a car brake, the struts to the brake and tires, the padding, all of the protection that goes into making sure that your brake doesn't lose its quality. So with Nigel here, that your bone, that bone that connects the joint does not lose its quality because it has the muscle, the ligaments, and the much needed fatty that all three things need together in order for your joint to work mechanically, and that the rest of the parts, so let's say the joint connecting your arm and your hand, that joint can successfully allow your arm and your hand to have its separate movements without hurting, without staying too stiff. Or your elbow, that joint is always important, so that from upper arm to lower arm, it has a good quality of mechanical movement. So typically, a steroid shot is provided into that location of the joint where the extra padding of fatty and muscle and small forms of ligaments combine can adjust to that amount of steroid, so that it provides a level of comfort, a level that allows that part of the joint to practically not dry out and stiffen. Because the goal here is to learn about the amount, the measurement, to how far a part to your body that is connected through a joint can have in a normal range of different levels of activity. So if you personally would like to practice, so copy an athlete. Go find a video where an athlete is using their joint muscle, so kicking a soccer ball, and that joint level, you can try and mimic distance, so that when you describe how well that steroid is going to be successful inside the joint locational chosen medically for enhancement, then you can provide to the deaf friend a quality conversation about what what type of joint success is possible see, think about this. That is where typically, here, that right there, hold on. Let's see, where is he providing the look? There. Okay. So typically, a person broken has a stiff joint. You want to know the level of flexibility that a steroid treatment will provide your deaf friend. So it's super cool to practice the level of flexibility, and it doesn't really take too much added to the imagination to go from what I just showed you to providing little increments of levels to flexibility. See, very small movements, poor muscle, to a little bigger movement allowed to the joint. And then time after time for that movement to become much more natural and with more distance. So that over time, that joint can become much more aligned with an athletic movement without harming that area of your body. Because now with the steroid and over time, the use of that joint to have healthier springs, healthier, stronger ligaments with much more healed muscle and fatty substance that aligns with the type of movement goal for your friend who is wanting to know the quality to receiving an expensive medical procedure. That is a super cool way to see the ligaments part. A simple ligament to ligament versus two ligaments or more, creating a much stronger space holding down muscle and fat, so that that fat can help the muscle attach stronger and help create a better bone, healthier bone alignment, instead of it healing incorrectly. So thank you to any of the expert, what's it called, the physical therapy field. So hopefully this video was also helpful to any of you looking to improve your sign language. And because we are in America, your American sign language, just with the deaf side of depiction and visual representation. See? It's cooler, it's easier to understand, and you're not stuck in textbook alike formatting whenever you're trying to find that in someone or produce that when you're looking at a deaf individual that doesn't know what the heck you're talking about or what the heck you're saying, or telling a very telling facial expression like yeah, I don't understand anything of what you just apparently said to me in sign language. Escape, escape, escape! Those hot spots are pretty hot. And those cold stairs are pretty cold. Escape! And just be that better person and get better. Be a better person. Be awesome. Go be a nerd. Because honestly, how is visual representation in a practical, everyday life not super cool? Anyways, my name is Giovanna Marquez Napolis. I'm gonna go find a different video. See ya.